Justin, I hope you're nice and toasty in Brazil, where you just flew, burning over 100 tons of jet fuel and putting over 100 tons of emissions into the atmosphere. Also that you can sit around on a big fancy panel giving a speech lecturing Canadians about why they are wrong to oppose your carbon tax.
And it's really, really easy when you're in a short-term survive. I got to be able to pay the rent this month. I got to be able to buy groceries for my kids, to say, okay, let's put climate change as a slightly lower priority. And that's something that's instinctive. When the storm comes, you want to hunker down and just sort of huddle up and wait for it to blow over. We can't do that around climate change. And unfortunately, we have an awful lot of political amplification of the kind of narrative that is directly opposed to that.
You claim that Canadians are just naive and they've been tricked by what you call disinformation into opposing this tax on their heat, housing, food, and fuel. But Canadians are not stupid, Justin. They oppose the tax because they see its price at the grocery store, where food has gone up 36% faster here in Canada than in the United States, a phenomenon that, incidentally, coincided with the application of your tax. They also know that the Parliamentary Budget Officer has said that 100% of middle-class families pay more in carbon tax costs than they get back in rebates. But you did say something that I do agree with. You admitted that the next election is all about the carbon tax.
It is no longer free to pollute in Canada, and we've won 3 elections on it already, and I'm going to be facing a 4th where it's very much in question.
And I couldn't agree more. In fact, the choice will be very simple. Either Canadians will vote for the NDP Liberals to quadruple the carbon tax to 61 cents a litre, which will grind our economy to a halt and mean that all the iron workers that build this incredible material here will be out of a job while Canadians will be out of food, or the common sense Conservatives who will axe the tax to bring home more affordable food and more powerful paychecks. So, Justin, you want a carbon tax election? Why don't you call it so the Canadians can bring it home?